YouTube has been banning and demonetizing hundreds of AI-generated faceless YouTube channels in the past months. And many believe that with the new inauthentic content policies, faceless YouTube or YouTube automation is dying. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can properly set up a faceless YouTube channel in 2026 without getting demonetized or banned by this new policy, like so many others did in the past months. And I am also going to explain you one mistake that most new faceless creators make that got their channels demonetized in the first place. I have been running faceless YouTube channels for the past 4 years, and I also have a community, the Faceless Tuber School, with hundreds of members running channels every single day, and I know what works and doesn't work and how to avoid this policy because none of my channels got demonetized because of it. If you want to join that community for free, by the way, you can click the link in the description below. So I'm breaking it down in 3 parts for you. First of all, you have to understand what inauthentic content is and how you can avoid it when starting a YouTube channel. Second, I'm going to tell you what you need to change in your content creation process and your thought process of running faceless YouTube channels. And then number 3, I'm going to tell you what you should actually start doing now when doing YouTube automation in 2026 and forward. So number 1 is understanding inauthentic content and knowing what you can do and what you cannot do. So what it comes down to in simple terms, this last 1 year, a lot of people have been using AI tools to mass produce low quality content. And these words are very important. You have to understand mass produced and low quality mainly, because many think that AI is not allowed anymore, but that is not the case at all. You can still run channels using AI tools and with AI, but you can just not use everything. You cannot make everything AI generated when you're producing your videos anymore. And this mainly translates to a lot of low quality, low barrier of entry channels where people use AI tools to make very simple videos with just an image as the background and a text overlay and an AI voiceover. And they produce like 4 to 5 30-minute long videos every single day with fake storytelling. So this is the whole mass-produced, low-content style of videos that YouTube is talking about with these policies. So they basically do not want you to make these low-quality style videos that are very long because it is costing YouTube a lot to pay to these creators. So if your content is longer, your RPM will be higher and the creators will earn more from AdSense revenue, right? But if people watch these very long, low quality videos that they just listen to and not really look at, like these fall asleep to channels, for example, YouTube will probably not make any money from them because no one is clicking on the ads they see in the videos. So YouTube doesn't earn and the advertisers don't earn that are showing these ads. And in my opinion, this is the reason YouTube is doubling down on this, because YouTube has seen that a big part of their viewers and views are going to these kinds of channels, but no one is buying from these channels because it's very low quality, there is no trust, and it's more like content that you listen to, like these motivational or fall asleep to style videos. And just think about it, YouTube is a business, they want to make money. The advertisers running ads, they want to make money. So if you make a 5-hour long fall asleep to video that is meant for you to sleep to while you watch it, you're not going to be clicking any links to buy anything, right? So YouTube doesn't make money, advertisers doesn't make money, and YouTube does not like that. So again, in short, if the videos are very low quality, fully made with AI, and there's just like no editing or no actual video in place, it's more like a podcast almost that you listen to, YouTube doesn't like that and will probably strike you down. So you have to avoid that. So what do we actually need to change in our content creation process to avoid this inauthentic content rule, and what can we still make and how can we still use AI in our process to speed up or to make things cheaper? Because again, I told you none of my channels got deleted, but I use AI for all my channels, for helping me come up with ideas, for making scripts, for making voiceovers, for making the thumbnails. The main part that you have to be careful for is the video editing and the style of videos you are making, and also the content that you are making, where I just mentioned that a lot of these like fall asleep to stories or like storytelling channels, they got demonetized because apparently a lot of these are fake and they are fully generated with AI, but the stories that they are telling are not true. And one example niche for this is the senior health niche, where people would make like, again, 3 to 5 videos every single day, which are 30-40 minutes long, giving old people health advice. But they would fully make this with AI and make very clickbaity thumbnails and titles. So yeah, that is very often not like professionally approved and maybe not true, and it can misalign people on how they should live their life or what are good or bad things to do for their own health. And of course, YouTube does not want content to be on the platform that is lying to all these people just to get views and revenue. So the first thing you should do is stop making videos that only have one single image as a background with some text overlay and then some like CapCut effects in it. The reason people make these, like mass produce these, is because it's easy to mass produce, because you just need like image slideshows and then you put some text, AI text over it, which is very easy to produce. But YouTube literally wrote in their article about this inauthentic content thing that they do not want to see mass produced like slideshow images as videos anymore. So avoid that. That is number one. Second thing is stop creating these fake storytelling channels where you tell stories, whether it's real stories, sci-fi stories like infidelity stories or the senior health kind of stories, where you just are not sure if it's factual or not, and especially when it's health related. Try to avoid these kind of channels. And the third, it kind of comes back to the first and the second too, but stop using these AI tools that make full-on videos for you, which like a lot of people have been making the past few months because this was really trending. But these videos, they just deliver like the AI generated image videos with some text overlay and a few effects. YouTube doesn't like this anymore. All of them are the same. It's no value. People don't like watching it. It's more like an audio podcast you're listening to. And yeah, YouTube just sees this as low value, whether it's AI generated or not. You always want to try to have videos, especially the video editing and the things that you're looking at, to be moving and to be actual videos and not just images. So now that you understand what this inauthentic content stuff is and what you should be avoiding, let's talk about how you can still use AI to make your videos and what type of videos and YouTube automation channels you can still build that will get monetized. Because it's actually a little bit ironic. This last 6 months, everyone has gotten so addicted and used to using AI that they completely forgot that we are just going back to YouTube automation the way it used to be before AI came onto place. 3-4 years ago, you had to go to Upwork or Fiverr to hire scriptwriters, voiceover actors, maybe a video editor and graphic designer to make your video. So it was a lot more expensive to do it. You either had to hire people for it, or you had to do these parts yourself. So you needed to write your script yourself or maybe edit a video yourself. Now with AI, a lot of these things could be done for us. So we gotten extremely lazy when it comes to making these videos. But now that YouTube said we don't want mass-produced image slideshows anymore, we just have to go back to how it was supposed to be, or how it used to be. So the main thing that I can tell you is use AI tools to your advantage to come up with ideas, to record voiceovers, maybe to help you write scripts and find frameworks for script writing, and maybe come up with titles and SEO and thumbnail text that you want to use. But do not use AI automation tools to make full-on videos. So just to clarify to you how I run and make all my channels, I ideate almost everything with AI and with like manual research using tools. But I use AI a lot to come up with new video titles and with new niche ideas. I then also use AI to help me write scripts. So I make a very proper, good, in-depth AI prompt that I give to my freelancers that they can use to write this full-on scripts. And then I use AI tools to make the voiceovers too. So this is still all fully AI generated. The main thing that you need to do to avoid these inauthentic content things is, again, follow the things from step 2. So not mass-produced AI slideshows. But the main thing you want to do is hire a video editor to actually edit your video together with real life material, with moving stock videos, and not just image slideshows. That is really the one thing that YouTube doesn't want to see anymore. So as long as you get a proper video editor, which for a 10-12 minute video will cost you like $20 to $30, then you will probably be safe already, unless you are like in these fake health niches or like fake storytelling niches. But just follow that and you will probably be very safe already. And to be honest, your channel itself is also a lot safer from competition if you do this, because you increase the barrier of entry. The problem with a lot of these low quality mass-produced AI channels was that everyone in the world can get a $50 or $100 AI subscription and make these videos. So if you had a channel that blew up very quick, let's say the senior health niche, and some people saw that one video blew up, within a day or a week, you would have like 50 videos from competitors with the exact same topic, because everyone has access to these markets and making those videos in a very simple and fast way. So if you start paying good editors $30, $40, $50 for a video, not everyone is willing to invest $500 to $1,000 a month on a channel to test it and make these like higher quality videos. And if you have higher quality videos, your retention and your viewer satisfaction will hopefully increase if you do it right. And this will set you apart from the competition too. So getting an editor and avoiding these inauthentic content claims even is a bigger win if you are willing to build a long-term channel or brand over time with YouTube. So to summarize a little bit like what to start doing this year if you are still wanting to do YouTube automation, use AI tools to help you produce faster and quicker. So let it help you come up with ideas for niches and videos and the text you want to use for the titles. Make good AI prompts to write scripts so that you or your VA can easily write scripts following proven frameworks from competitors or from your channel that are like that your viewers like to go through in your specific niche. For AI, I still use AI voiceovers for all my channels and it's completely fine. None of them got demonetized, so you can keep on doing that. For the thumbnail, you can use an AI-generated image or thumbnail and then I put manually text over it, or my editors put manual text over the AI images. But sometimes when they're talking, let's say about some vintage figures, for example, and it's like 60, 70 years old, we make AI-produced like faces and then we put text on it manually. You can also just use images that you find online. Lastly, the main important thing here is to just hire an editor. This is a real business. Invest a bit of time and money into it. Get a good editor who can edit your videos so you stand out from the competition and are not like in danger of getting this inauthentic content claim. And if you do these things, your channel should be fine and ready to start making money from AdSense revenue. So this is what you should know about inauthentic content in 2026 and how to change your approach to YouTube automation to actually be successful and have a profitable channel. Now, if this was helpful to you and you're excited to start your YouTube automation journey again or for the first time, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions about this, make sure to comment it in the comments below. And if you're serious about YouTube automation, don't forget to join my free 5+ hour course by clicking the link in the description. It's called the Faceless Tuber School. You can also reach out to me personally in here to ask any questions you have. And if you're kind of understanding what this inauthentic content claim is by now, but you want a more in-depth, deeper analysis that I've done, you can click the video in screen here, because in there I really pull up like all the articles, how it exactly works, what to do, and make it very visual for you. So if you want more information on it, click the video.